Welcome back to our natural hair series, Road to Mid Back Length. We're still on step 1, detangling. To recap, we've spoken about the purpose for detangling, sectioning our hair before detangling, and both using our fingers and a tool as methods for detangling. And so now we are going to get into the how-tos for our methods. So we've sectioned our hair already. Now it's time to finger detangle. For me, what I like to do is separate my hair both long ways and short ways, so up and down. My pointer finger is always my guide, touching my roots to ensure that we are reaching any possible tangles from the root to the tip. And then we do long ways, same thing, pointer finger as our guide to make sure we are reaching all possible tangles from the root to the tip. And I do that 2 to 3 times. But after we've done that, I'm going to use my fingers essentially as like a wide tooth comb. And the goal is for me to have one hand going in like an up and down raking motion, whereas the other one is going like a side to side raking motion. And the going in different directions ensures that I get most of the shed hairs out of each section, so that when we do use our tool, we don't have to worry about clogging up our brush with a bunch of excessive shed hairs. Now on to our method for detangling with a tool. So yep, just had to pause for that smooth brush through. But depending on how well you finger detangle, if you decide to detangle first with your fingers, the brush kind of doesn't have much to do other than just to smooth your hair out and to get those remaining shed hairs out. And the brush was clean before we went in, and that's just a little bit of what was left over after finger detangling and removing most of those shed hairs. And a visual of why I do what I do, here's exhibit A. Had I used a brush first, that probably would have gotten ripped clean out of my head, but because I finger detangle and I'm able to feel resistance and things of that nature, I can be proactive and separate that hair before it gets to the point of causing breakage in my hair. I think we are going to close out here, and on our next episode we are going to talk about the types of products we could use to detangle our hair. Until then, bye.